On Wednesday, 27th April 2022, the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Conrad K Sangma, had briefed media persons on certain development to issues concerning the state. On the recent MOU signed between Meghalaya and Assam over boundary settlement, Conrad Sangma stated that if areas of differences under the first phase of settlement have to be revisited, the entire process will go to waste, as the state government had tried its best to settle the border dispute, keeping in mind the larger interest of the people of the state.
So my point is that all these demands that are there revisiting, we feel that most of them are not something that will be able to change in a very big manner, because if we were to revisit and change those things, then we are again going against the entire principle based on which we have come to certain conclusions. And if we were to do that, then all the other areas which we have already managed to get on our side, those also will be opened up for again another discussion. So we feel it'll be an exercise which will be really very, very complicated again, and we don't feel that in any of these areas there was any major concerns that were there. Some concerns were there, but in these kind of negotiations and discussions and in this kind of a process and talks, as I've mentioned time and again, that we will not be able to get a perfect solution, but we feel that in the larger interest, we have found the best solution that we could.
On the recent remarks by Lok Sabha MP Vincent H. Pala on vested interests of a few businessmen of the state on purchase of land for construction of a 5-star hotel at Khanapara, the Meghalaya Chief Minister stated that the particular location was never an area of dispute, as it solely belongs to the state of Meghalaya. He further said that the MP should have done his homework well before making such statements on the issue.
All I can say is that it looks like he is more concerned about the 5-star than we, because they never crossed our mind. That area, in fact, to be very, very frank with all of you, was never a part of the dispute. It was clear cut in Meghalaya. So there was no question at all. So whether this particular discussion or debate or this particular talks, whether it went forward or not, the hotel was never a part of dispute. It was very clearly in Meghalaya. So there's no question. I didn't want to go into this kind of points simply because I feel it's not something that I think at a level like this, when we're talking of a boundary issue, such a personal issue should come up, and that's why I didn't want to give more details. But my point is, it was never a part of dispute. So whether the talks went ahead or not, that area was always Meghalaya. So I think the MP has got it wrong, and he has to do his homework again better.
While speaking on the demands of the teachers of the state, Conrad Sangma informed that the government is concerned about the non-cooperation movement and demands of the teachers. However, he reiterated the fact that it is not an easy task to immediately solve the matter, as the demands have a huge financial impact on the state coffer. The Chief Minister also announced the government's decision on expansion of school renovation projects across Meghalaya.
That we are concerned about the non-cooperation aspect and the different demands of the teachers, and this is where the challenge for us lies, because this has large and huge financial impact, and therefore it's not simple and easy for us to simply go ahead with it, whereas at one point in time we have constraints in terms of our revenue, and that's the reason why we are exploring the options of gaming and seeing whether we can raise revenue, because how else to meet the demands of the teachers and how else to meet the demands of other for development activities. So we need to balance out both. So we are examining these aspects. We'll be talking to the teachers also, and the Honorable Education Minister has already started those discussions. So let us see. I don't think it will be appropriate for me to give any details right now, but all I can say is that we are examining the matter very, very seriously, and we are in discussion with the teachers. And I just had a meeting this afternoon with the Education Department regarding the expansion of our school renovation projects. So you'll be happy to know that another 200 schools will be given new buildings, and about 1,800 LP schools will be renovated at a cost of 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs. We have just cleared that proposal today, and close to about 170 crores will be sanctioned through different sources for improvement of infrastructure and renovation and creation of new buildings in over 2,000 schools. 200 of them will be new buildings and 1,800 plus minus will be for renovation. So in that meeting, we discussed about this ad hoc issue also. So we're examining it. I don't want to give more details right now.